Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten 774 here, bringing you Nancy Drew game commentary, clues, and cookies. Today we are starting off our walkthrough for Nancy Drew, The Haunted Carousel, which is the 8th mystery in the Nancy Drew series. So let's get started, shall we?
Welcome to my latest case, The Haunted
Senior
Carousel.
Detective, as always.
To start playing, Dear Ned, well, here I am at Captain's Cove Amusement Park, about to try to figure out what's behind all the weird things that have been happening here lately. First, a horse just disappeared off the carousel one night. Then, a little later, the carousel started spinning around all by itself in the dead of night, as if it was haunted or something. And then, last week, the roller coaster suddenly stopped in mid-ride for no apparent reason. Nobody was seriously hurt, but the park was shut down until the city knows for sure what caused the accident. I'm here because Paula Santos, the park's owner, is a friend of Dad's. She's putting me up at the Captain's Quarters Hotel, which is next to the park. I'm supposed to head over there right now and meet with a security guard named Harlan Bishop. I hope I don't let Paula down. Wish me luck. Ever yours, Nancy. P.S. There's a rumor going around that the park is cursed. Creepy, huh?
Yeah, creepy. Alright, so this is the, what's it called? The Captain's Quarters Hotel, I think. Let's check the menu. Yeah, Captain's Quarters. So this is the hotel where Nancy is staying.
A room service menu. All right.
Yes, a room service menu with lots of options, and Nancy can only order 3 of them. But that's okay. Probably would go for those anyway. I mean, a hamburger platter, pasta and veggie platter, and a fun day. That sounds amazing. Probably would order those anyway. Let's see. She's got a phone. She also has a cell phone now, which I think this is the first mystery where Nancy has a cell phone. She had a PDA in the last game in Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, but I don't think she had a cell phone. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. She has a laptop. So her journal is now electronic. She doesn't have it with her. I bet that's been happening in the last couple of games. There's this flag game, which is kind of a cookie to the next game in the series, Nancy Drew, Danger and Deception Island, because all of these flags become very important to solving that mystery. She has her checklist. She has her mail. And of course, no outgoing mail. It's been temporarily halted for the next 24 hours. Welcome, Nancy. Thank you for your subscription to Sassy Detective Online. So we can get mail, but we can't send mail. How convenient. I love the wallpaper in here. Like the little sailboats all around. That's kind of fun. What else? Pretty standard hotel room otherwise. Nancy can go look in her suitcase. Same suitcase she has everywhere. Got a little pamphlet for the amusement park that we're at. Captain's Cove Amusement Park. Nothing in New Jersey beats Captain's Cove Amusement Park.
Rolf Kessler.
One of the first rides at the park was a carousel created by famed woodcarver Rolf Kessler. Completed in 1914, the carousel and its band organ are still operational. To this day, carousel connoisseurs swear that riding one of the wild-eyed steeds that Kessler carved is an experience that borders on eerie. And then a couple of the other attractions at the amusement park. Let's see. Let's go do some more exploring. That sounds more fun. I feel like my game is laggy a little bit. I don't know why. You can see the ironing board. That's super important. It will be, but right now it's just kind of like, oh look, an ironing board. Okay, so here we are. We're at Captain's Cove Amusement Park.
Will the young lady who just entered the park please turn immediately and enter the whale's mouth directly to her left? Thank you.
Enter the whale's mouth. Well, that sounds dangerous.
Well, from the way you just marched right on in here past all those sorry we're closed signs, you're either who I think you are or you're one determined gatecrasher.
If you think I'm Nancy Drew, You're right.
That's a relief. It's too early in the day to go sicken the cops on anybody. I'm Harlan Bishop.
Must be pretty boring around here with the park closed.
Not really. In fact, I begged Miss Santos to keep me on while the park's closed. Even agreed to a pay cut.
You must really like your job.
I've only worked here for a couple of weeks. I figured staying on while the park was closed would help me get up to speed on all the equipment and such.
Where did you work before you came here?
Oh, I worked in a store, department store, you know, as a security guard. In Flemington, not around here.
So is this your first encounter with a haunted amusement park ride?
Somebody swiped a horse off a carousel and now it's malfunctioning. The police don't think it's that big a deal, and frankly, neither do I.
So you think the carousel starts up by itself because some wires got damaged?
Makes sense to me. Of course, I'm no expert, and Ingrid swears she can't find anything wrong with the carousel's electrical system, but then, I kinda think she doesn't want to.
Why do you say that?
She's the park's chief engineer. Believes in all this wacky new age psychobiogenic stuff. Like if you eat food served by a waiter who's in a bad mood, you'll get scurvy or something.
Where can I find her?
First things first. You won't be meeting her or Elliot Chen, the park's art director, until after you go see the park's bookkeeper, Joy Trent. Miss Santos's orders. Joy pays all the bills, so she knows pretty much everything that's going on. Plus, she'll give you an access card. Miss Santos wants you to have the run of the place.
That would certainly help.
Wait, hang on. I know Joy won't give you one of these, so I will. Here you go. It's a Captain's Cove fun card. Lets you ride the rides and play the games on the midway.
Woohoo!
Come back to me if you burn through that one and need another.
Why wouldn't Joy give me one of these?
Well, see, Joy's just kinda joyless. It had never occurred to her that you might want to have some fun while you're here. Of course, she's a newbie too, like me. Maybe she'll come around. Anyway, here's a map of the park. I put an X where Joy's office is.
I see you have a security camera trained on the carousel. Does that mean you got the theft of that carousel horse on tape?
We didn't start monitoring the carousel until after the theft, but we do have one of those so-called hauntings on tape. Want to see it?
That'd be great!
I got the tape right here, all queued up. I played it for the police. Like I said before, they weren't real impressed. There's no sound, on the tape at least. The band organ started up when the carousel did. Stayed on for about 30 seconds, then stopped.
Did you notice that burst of static just before the carousel started to turn?
Probably just a glitch in the tape. We use them over and over.
Have you tried to prove your screwed up wiring theory?
I ain't no cop. But now that you're here, maybe you can prove it for me.
I'll see you around.
Go get 'em.
Alright, so that's Harlan Bishop. This is the security office.
The phone number for the police. That might come in handy.
Usually does in a Nancy Drew mystery. Nancy Drew visit today. Give fun pass. Map of park. Send to Joy. Well, he did all the things on his little checklist, so that's good. Let's see what we got over here. Couple security office items. Nothing too interesting. Lockers.
Please don't open that.
Sorry, bad habit.
Oh, yeah, maybe we shouldn't snoop through his stuff when he's watching. We'll just come back later. Okay. So, let's go explore the park. This is the map, and that's how you navigate to the different rides. I kind of wish you could walk around to the different rides and kind of see everything, but oh well, this works. So let's go see Joy first. That's what we're supposed to do.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Paula Santos. I was wondering when I'd hear from you. Have you been out to the park?
Yes, I have.
I forgot to tell you. All the rides are shut down except for the carousel. I thought you might need to see it in action. But please, take a good look at the roller coaster, even if you can't ride it.
What did the police find when they looked at it?
They looked around for 5 minutes, then left. Said as long as the insurance company was going to investigate, why should they?
Well, I'll see what I can do, Miss Santos.
I can't wait to hear what you turn up. Call me as often as you like. My phone's on and with me 24/7. Oh, and one more thing. Call me Paula.
All right. Goodbye, Paula.
Yeah, and Paula's the one that owns the amusement park. Hi, Joy.
Hello. Are you Nancy?
Yes, I am. You're Joy?
Joy Trent. Sorry about the mess. So, I'm supposed to give you an access card.
Didn't really see a mess.
Yes, Ms. Santos wants me to have the run of the park.
You're wasting your time, you know.
What do you mean?
You're only here because it makes it look like Paula Santos had nothing to do with any of this cursed garbage.
Are you saying she did have something to do with it?
I've seen how Paula runs the park. All she wants is to get more and more people through that gate. And what better way to do that than with a carousel that's allegedly haunted?
But why would she sabotage the roller coaster? She can't make any money with the park shut down.
She probably just didn't know the park would be shut down.
Have you ever confronted Ms. Santos with your suspicions?
Of course not. I don't want to get fired. Besides, nobody's been hurt, except that glorified con artist who claims his neck got injured, Lance Huffington. And the truth is, Paula offered me this job because she knew I needed the money, and I'm not entirely ungrateful. My father died recently. His estate is in bankruptcy. He used to be co-owner of the park. 2 years ago, he suffered a huge financial setback, and he had to sell his share to Paula. When he died 2 months ago, he was flat broke. Paula could have bailed him out, but she didn't. Frankly, I think the reason she hired me was guilt.
Right. I'm supposed to get an access card from you?
Here you go. That should get you into all the private areas of the park. But if you run into problems, don't come to me. Ask the chief engineer, Ingrid Corey. Her office is by the haunted house. The only other people in the park right now are Harlan Bishop and the art director, Elliot Chen. His studio is right by the treasure chest souvenir shop. But try not to bug him.
Why? Is he temperamental?
He's behind in his work and needs to catch up. Ms. Santos has been getting on my case about it. Well, I think you have everything, so if you'll excuse me?
Oh, right. Thanks for all your help. Sorry if I disturbed you.
So that's Joy. Let's see what we can look at. The Cove Crier.
Maybe I should give Detective Paris a call.
Park goer finds hidden Park goer finds hidden treasure at Captain's Cove.
Hidden jewels. Maybe that's what whoever stole that carousel horse was after. Jewels from that heist.
Right, so this is about somebody riding what was he riding? The Orbiter. Sounds like one of those spinny rides or something, but he was riding it and he felt something in the seat and it turned out to be $50,000 worth of jewelry, which, according to the authorities, was probably hidden there after a jewel heist when the thieves kind of ran away through the park, but the jewels were never found. So Nancy is hypothesizing that maybe that's why someone stole the carousel horse. Blast off in the night rocket, only at Captain's Cove Amusement Park. What else? Victim of coaster accident files $1 million lawsuit against park. This must be that Lance Huffington that Joy was just talking about. Suing Captain's Cove Amusement Park for $1 million as a result of neck injuries he allegedly suffered while riding the roller coaster at the park last week. He claims that the sudden stop caused his head to snap backwards and forwards, and that this whiplash effect caused severe trauma to soft tissue in his neck. The next day, that's when it hit me. I woke up and couldn't move, the pain was so bad. It's still bad, and the doctors say I may have to wear this neck brace for the rest of my life. I'm not trying to soak anybody, I just want what's fair. I don't know. Does sound a little bit like you're trying to soak somebody, so to speak. The original Sheldon Rousseau Galaxy Ballroom.
The haunted house used to be a ballroom. How's that for irony?
Why is that ironic? Haunted house used to be a ballroom. I don't quite get how that's ironic. Maybe I'm not catching something. Converting the ballroom. Haunted house upon completion. Galaxy Ballroom and Carousel, Captain's Cove, New Jersey. Let's see. Whoops. Anything else we can look at? Galaxy Ballroom. Those are kind of cool posters. That looks interesting.
Okay if I peek in here?
Go ahead and look around. Excuse all the clutter. I'm still trying to get this place organized.
Could be way worse. What's this?
Looks like stenography. It's a memo about one of the carousel horses being sold. I wonder which horse.
It's agreed to sell the horse. Will it let me type in the name of the horse without knowing stenography? Maybe not. Can I do it now? Oh, it will. Okay, spoiler alert if this doesn't work. If you don't want to see the name, look away.
The name of the carousel horse is Glory.
I can read stenography. No, I can't. I've just played this game way too many times. So, name of the carousel horse is Glory. That will actually save us some time. The way you figure out the stenography is you call Bess and George and ask them to send you a tutorial on the computer. And then the tutorial will teach you how to read stenography. Or you can just type in Glory, apparently, because you don't need to know that. Let's see. Other people. Ingrid and Elliot. Maybe let's go talk to Elliot first.
Hang on, I'll be right with you.
Take your time.
Out. And do not come back unless and until Joy Trent calls me. Okay?
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so maybe we won't talk to Elliot since we knocked over a can of paint. How about Ingrid? Can we talk to Ingrid?
Looking for someone?
If you're Ingrid Corey, not anymore.
That's me. Ordinarily, I don't do the hands-on work, and I'd be able to shake your hand, Ms.
My name's Nancy Drew. Ms. Santos asked me to do an informal investigation of the roller coaster accident, and... why are you looking at me like that?
You've got B3 issues.
I do?
Vitamin B3, niacin. The vibe you're giving off tells me you're low. Nothing that some natural peanut butter on a slice of whole wheat bread once a day won't fix.
Harlan Bishop mentioned that some of your beliefs concerning food were somewhat unconventional.
It just seems obvious to me that what you eat, as well as the psycho-spiritual conditions under which you eat it, results in what you are, that's all.
Have you worked at Captain's Cove for very long?
A little less than 2 years. I started out in maintenance and worked my way up. I've held the supervisory position for the last 10 months.
Miss Santos asked me to figure out why weird things have been happening around here lately.
What's to figure out? Someone stole a horse off the carousel and now the park is cursed.
So you think this cursed thing is real?
The man who carved the horses, Kessler, he said if they were ever separated, bad luck would follow. And it has.
Could I see the blueprints of the roller coaster so you can show me exactly where on the track it stopped?
I've looked all over for those blueprints and can't find them anywhere. I'm sure one of the other engineers knows where they are, but I'm afraid I don't. Sorry.
Any idea why someone would steal a horse off a carousel?
Money. I hear they can be very valuable.
Do you mind having to work during the shutdown?
Not a bit. Keeping those card readers functioning is practically a full-time job all by itself. Plus, I happen to adore my job.
How well do you know Harlan Bishop?
I know he's an ex-bouncer from Trenton. I also know it drives him nuts that this is one of the few places in the park he doesn't have a key for.
Thanks for your help.
No big deal.
Yeah, so that's Ingrid. Can we snoop through her stuff? Probably not. She's probably going to yell at us. Let's see. Let's try. Hee hee hee. Ooh. Pandora 2XS Hybrid. It's a fancy looking car. What else?
Maybe I could help you find whatever it is you seem to be looking for.
Right. Sorry.
Hee hee hee. Don't mind me. I like that they call her out on it, though. A lot of the time suspects are just like, hey. Alright, why don't we leave this part here, and I will see you, fellow detectives, in the next episode. Stay sleuthy.